Fala aí, pessoal, bora continuar.
There are also some enemies who are difficult to subdue by presence alone.
The scent of blood. Are you an attendant of the Hand of Shadow?
No, I'm nobody's attendant.
You can try to avoid and hide it. But you obviously came from the world of the dead. Akama, Chrysos heirs. What cowards! We live by loyalty and glory, while you live by weakness and deceit.
I'm so glad that you're not my history teacher. How much can we trust the words of someone who has sunk so deep into madness? However, if you're standing here out of loyalty and glory, then I shall draw my blade and grant you a warrior's end.
Come to arms.
No dirty bust. Or maybe I'll take it all.
Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
Still waters of oblivion. I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
So familiar. Watch your head.
Happy New Year! Ready for another?
Destined for oblivion.
Not good.
All in. Bust. Or maybe I'll take it all.
Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
Still waters of oblivion.
Watch your head.
Again. I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
As you wish.
Lady Aglaya once said that your time is extremely valuable and shouldn't be wasted on unnecessary conflict. I have the power to lay them to rest.
I was about to say the same. It's pointless to waste your strength on these pawns. Let's go. It's time to face strife.
Once there, you must turn into birds and fly toward the final battlefield.
Miss Casterus, why aren't you joining us?
I must stay here and ensure that these soldiers do not destroy the city. Although faith is more important to the vast majority, there are still quite a number of citizens who care more about their worldly possessions.
I understand, but...
There is no need for worry. The citizens have already been evacuated, and the only living things in the vicinity are the three of you. As Lady Aglaya instructed, no civilians will be affected by this.
Do excuse my impropriety. Well then, I'll see you later, Miss Casterus.
Then... could you all quietly leave?
Memorial Palace, the Lance of Fury, Nikador. They're all there in the distance. That battle cry once crushed all in its path. It knocked down foes and allies alike, leaving people as fragile as reeds in a gale. My limbs trembled uncontrollably as my weapon clattered to the ground. I could hear nothing but the frenzied and shameful beating of my own heart. Fear. This is why the Strife Titan is revered. If a warrior can face this terror and still step forward, no trial thereafter can shake the weapon in their hand. You two, if you wish to retreat, this is your final chance to do so. Looks like the both of you have indeed braved many dangers. Trailblazing? What an interesting concept. Surely on your worlds there must also be a Titan which is revered by the masses. But there's no need to further confirm your resolve. We shall soon cross swords with the embodiment of strife. And yet, faced against this menacing threat, your resolve only gleams more intensely. Let's get going. In the era when Kefali had not yet fallen silent, none could stand as their equal. Today, we inherit the duty of the gods, safeguarding the inhabitants of Amphorius. Stand with me and become heroes! Deathly silence is the proud resonance of Nikador's war drums. Behind this watery veil awaits the arena of conflict. Stay strong! Recall your convictions and everything you hold dear. If you can't do that... Careful! They look different from what I remember. Weaker. So, more distorted?
Commencing support.
Destined for oblivion. Man, watch your head. How familiar. All in. The dice have been cast. Bust. Or maybe I'll take it all. I weep for the departed. It too shall fall. Hedge your bets. Spend freely. No dirty Watch your head.
Enemy data secure. Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
Free will, or was on the still waters of oblivion?
Turn out to kill.
All in. Sure, I'll play. It's on me. The dice have been bust. Or maybe I'll take it all!
Ready for another?
Destined for oblivion.
Watch your head.
Enemy data secure. Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
Hedge your bet. Spend freely. All in.
Come feast your Happy New Year!
Still waters of oblivion. I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Don't drop a game!
Sure, I'll play along. Watch your head. The dice have been bust. Or maybe I'll take it all. And all in.
Commencing support.
Cast aside all distracting thoughts. To me, I shall withstand their wrath.
Forget your wallet?
Watch your head. Familiar. Trying to pull a fast one.
Enemy targets detected. Turn out your pockets!
No dirty all in.
Still waters of oblivion.
Sure, I'll play it. Spend freely. Watch your head. The dice have been cast. Bust. Or maybe I'll take it all. All in.
Commencing support. Ready for another? Forget your wallet? Enemy data secure. Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall. Destined for oblivion.
Even gods can bleed. I shall extinguish your core flame, Titan!
Come feast your Happy New Year! Enemy targets detected.
All in.
Another journey begins.
The dice have been bust. Or maybe I'll take it all. Watch your head.
Still waters of oblivion.
Hedge your bets.
Commencing support. Don't drop a game!
Move. This is not the true Nikado. Just one of his many godly forms. The core flame isn't here. New allies of Okima, welcome to Amphorius. While this welcome banquet is far from elegant, it has helped to remove any misgivings that we had. From this moment forth, you shall be treated as distinguished guests of the Holy City and of the Chrysos as... Curious about my eyesight?
Well, I'm not blind. On the contrary, I can see much more than the typical person. Those with golden blood always have something extraordinary about them. For me, it's perception. I don't need light to measure the world. The wind carries messages along golden threads, delivering countless sensations to my fingertips. Just like how at this present moment, the virtues possessed by the both of you have turned into a warm current that pleases my skin.
Shit.
A manifestation of Nikador. Could it be that my trial has not arrived yet?
By following the threads of fate, you have begun to write the opening chapter of your story. How do you feel?
Well, truth be told, I don't feel any different. I anticipated a greater challenge. When Trian followed those escaped soldiers, was that part of the plan too?
Naturally. We have long foreseen this attack and didn't intend to waste such a golden opportunity. After Nikador succumbed to madness, their fortress disappeared into the fog, with no one being able to ascertain its location anymore. However, now that they have acted out of character and attacked Arkema of their own accord, then the Holy City shall also uncover their hiding place and sound the horn of retaliation.
What an intricate plan indeed. I gave my word that after the situation stabilized, I would reveal all about Amphorius to our allies. However, given that Akuma has just barely survived a calamity, and there are still many shaken citizens who need comfort, Aglaya, would you mind taking care of this in my stead?
Distinguished guests, since you have spared no effort in aiding the Holy City, I will naturally take care of you as well. I've woven many unforeseen events into the tapestry of fate. This is but one instance.
You two can find me at Marmorial Market after you've grown tired of listening to her tales. In any case, I owe you my hospitality.
Now then, where should we begin? Begin
Testando,
with the
testando.
Trailblaze. No problem. Go ahead.
Então, meu plano eu acho que eu vou pegar ela.
What an interesting way to mark the start of your journey. I grow more and more curious about your
Até que
cause.
o som é bom.
But, please, let me first properly extend my hospitality to you. The conversation we must have will likely be quite lengthy, so why don't we go
Nossa, mas
somewhere
é
more
bonita demais.
suitable for that?
Deixa eu ver que pitch eu tô vendo. Cinco, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. 50. Tem 30 tiros aqui, então tá garantido ela. Putz, vai 20 dias ainda, meu Deus. Pegar as conquistas. Nossa, bastante. Testando som, testando som. Testando som, testando som. Então, esses são jogos que eu vou tentar platinar. Salve, Pedro, beleza? Como o senhor está? Salve, Pedro, beleza?